This is Cheapster, a reality series that's all about the crazy and creative ways that people save money. 10 penny pinchers will battle it out in a series of challenges to determine who will wear the Cheapster crown and win the $10,000 grand prize. Who will it be? It's time to embrace your inner tightwad and find out.
Welcome to Cheapster. I'm your host, Trenton James, and we're here to test the money-saving know-how of our contestants to see who has what it takes to be crowned our Cheapster champion. Now, last week we said goodbye to Kimberly when she was eliminated after our dumpster diving challenge. But our 8 remaining Cheapsters are still determined to win the $10,000 grand prize. Today we're joined by Rob Bruff, an Executive Vice President at Zions Bank, and Brad Herbert, a Vice President at Zions Bank. And this week, our guest judge is Ashley Wynn. Ashley owns her own design firm, Ashley Wynn Design, and has been featured in Utah Style and Utah Bride and Groom magazines. This week, you're all going to prove your Cheapster ways in an interior design challenge. Each of you will be decorating a cubicle in an office setting with your own design style. You're free to be as creative as you want with your designs, but you'll be limited to a budget of just $40. And all of your materials must be purchased at the dollar store. Now, we'll provide you with the basic supplies such as tape, staplers, and scissors, but the inspirational decor is up to you. Now, you'll have 30 minutes to shop from the minute you enter the store. And remember, whatever money you do not spend, you get to keep. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Let's get going. Let's do this.
So I got these shoes actually for free. Check this out. I have that on here. Check this out. I know, don't you feel like strangely inadequate? I think my niceness will take you out. This thing's in the bag. Done deal. Done deal. I would say I'm in top 3. Top 3. Calling it right now.
This is really beautiful. It's where they're gonna throw my card after they cut it. I think every office could use a badger. Perfect decor right there.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I don't think I've decorated anything in my life. Thank you.
Oh, I should make a copy of yours because that looks good. Fine then.
And then when we vote to eliminate someone, Josh is gonna be the first one out.
I have been in a cubicle for the past 2.5 years. Why would you spend money on decorating something?
And it's at work. Who wants to spend money on work? You get money from work. You don't pay out money to work.
That's right.
This is my desk. I do know a little bit about design. I work as a graphic designer, but it's kind of hard putting it all together in 45 minutes.
What are you thinking?
Hopefully it will turn out better than my cooking challenge.
What colors? What are you gonna put in there? What are you gonna buy? Give me details.
It's gonna be a surprise.
What?
I think you're a little too confident and I think you're trying to steal my ideas.
No, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Billy. I mean, especially if your idea of romance is candles in a cardboard box.
They're a little anxious. It's all right, you know. It's only $10,000.
I'm a spender.
I noticed. Spender.
Yeah, I'm definitely, you can see right through me.
You just outed yourself.
Or did I?
Cheatster, another cheatster.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already know.
All right, Cheapsters, you have $40 apiece and 30 minutes. Time starts now.
Some sweet ideas.
First things first.
I'm looking for a puzzle.
Would I look good in blonde? Or should I go with red?
Billy working in some toy soldiers, military force. Yeah. Notice nobody's gone with the princess birthday party theme just yet. If you had to describe your design style in one word, what would it be?
Not quite there yet.
All right. You prepared for some incense?
I need more trees.
Billy, what have you got down so far?
I'm totally nervous. I don't know what's going on.
Cheapsters, your first 10 minutes are down. First 10 minutes. Wow.
Ooh, even when you're a cheapster, you have to be nice to the store you're in, right?
Do you need markers too?
Split. Yeah, like you're gonna split the cheese, you still owe me $1.
I actually don't need those markers though.
Now here's a theme that is grossly overlooked. What does this thing say? Preparedness.
Got an idea.
Everybody's starting to put together a cohesive design, I think.
I'm starting to finally get an actual direction.
There goes Gina. Wow. I think you have the fullest basket thus far.
I just needed a lot of different stuff for what I want to do.
And then you whittle it down as you work away. I notice we've got an excess of glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs. Nobody's gone with that theme yet. Describe your theme in one word. It would be...
I'm pretty nervous.
Ah, you're bringing the outdoors indoors. I like that a lot.
Certificate of excellence.
Of course, who wouldn't love to walk into their office and be reminded of just how excellent they truly are?
I'm a big silk flower fan. I prefer the real deal.
Excuse me? What?
This is mine. What you doing, homie?
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
It's starting to get real.
Well, I'm just looking at what you got.
Keep moving, son.
Hey, where'd you get this?
What? $1.97?
What the freak are you?
Interesting. We could put these on Josh.
I wouldn't have pictured you for a pink flower guy.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry, Josh, are you going with a SpongeBob SquarePants theme?
What can I say? I'm gonna have a little surprise for everybody.
Nice. I'm worried right now for Lance.
It's the worst deal ever.
Lance is looking for that thing that he feels is going to tie it all together.
Not like homie, but like homie.
And I noticed that Billy has made some interesting choices on the toy aisle.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna have fun.
I noticed some people are playing to the idea of a design guru as one of the judges.
It's kind of nice to have pictures of your family by your desk. I'm trying to keep it simple.
And some people are just going with what
What do you think?
strikes their own fancy. We'll see how that affects our judges. One, a banker, and the other, of course, a design master, Ashley Wynn. Smart.
But we only have 5 minutes left, so I've got to make the decision. Checking out right now. I don't know why.
It's at 37.28. Way too good.
I noticed Gina jumped back into the fray. She's looking for that one final item that's gonna make it all come together.
I didn't.
That is time, Cheapsters.
I am absolutely feeling fabulous. But I'm always fabulous.
I think this is more than what I need.
I think I can pull it together. Hang in there.
My chances are depending on how the judges see things.
Embrace your inner tightwad.
All right, Cheapsters, time's up. Have you made your purchases?
Yeah.
Very nice. We're gonna take it back to the cubicles in just a few moments, but stay frosty because you never know what's gonna come your way. In fact, we may be throwing in some new twists into this particular challenge. Yes, let's take it and put our skills to the test. Cheapsters on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cheapsters!
The last thing a student needs to worry about is their bank, so there's no homework required with a Zions Bank student checking account. You'll get great features like convenient access to hundreds of ATMs and free online banking. Learn more at a Zions Bank branch today.
My name is Ashley Wynn. I own my own interior design firm called Ashley Wynn Design.
I'm Rob Ruff. I'm with Zions Bank.
What I'm looking for today is how these contestants think outside the box, but I also want to see their creativity and functionality.
I'm not a professional designer, but one thing I have seen in my day is a lot of cubicles. One thing that makes a great cubicle is that it's reflective of the personality.
Something that I've never seen before. I really want to be wowed.
All right, Cheapsters, now that you've all gathered your materials, it's time to start decorating. But before we do, we've got one more surprise. Yes, each of you will be teaming up with another randomly selected Cheapster to decorate your cubicle. You'll have to work together and compromise on your ideas in order to pull off a convincing design. You'll be judged as a team, and that also means that both contestants will be eliminated at the end of this challenge.
Both?
Yes, you have 45 minutes to decorate your cubicle. Are you ready? All right, let's pick our teammates. The first Cheapster team will be Lori. Your Cheapster teammate will be Eric. Lori and Eric, you're in cubicle 1. Cheapster team 2 will be Scott. And Lance.
Oh my god!
All right. I don't want it, Josh. I don't want you.
Why?
Gina.
This is you. Oh dear.
And
Gina, see, this is it.
Don't. It's not
This is
meant
it.
to be. It's not.
I tell you, no, this is meant to be.
Jessica. Which means our final Cheapster team will be
oh my god.
Billy and Josh. All right, Cheapsters, you have your teammates, you have your assignments. Let's get decorating. You have 45 minutes. Time starts now.
Do princess then. Let's do your princess.
It's not a princess, it's a female designer. Instead of having just the Barbie, now the soldiers will be attacking the Barbie, you know? And you totally busting on me? Yes.
You sure? Sure. Let's do it. Let's try it out.
But you don't see the other side of Josh.
Exactly. Kids, I'm dying. I'm slowly dying. What are you doing?
This is actually the opposite genre.
I was gonna bring something to this could be like walking into the trees. You know what I mean?
No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm with Bonkerville over here.
I was thinking to the chair, but because I decorated my whole apartment with a calendar.
You may just have to improvise, my dear.
We're gonna use this base right here, and we're gonna make a tissue box out of it.
I was seeing a lot of the posters are cheap. You heard about flowers?
Love the beauty.
Your clients can't test.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Normally I just pick the rocks up off the ground, but these are kind of hard to find.
Functionality for me actually plays a huge role. If this is where somebody is spending their time, it's got to be functional.
Nice.
Close enough.
Somebody else's family, but today they're mine.
This might work out.
Oh, it's that.
Oh no, that's a genius idea.
I broke it again. This does not want to work.
Our colors are basically matching.
Exactly.
Creativity does count. Yep. It is a good deal, huh?
Like this is kind of
You can kind of make it like
Wait,
a...
you're saying the...
like this is not working out.
A little soothing area. Here we go. So, hand sanitizer.
Now I notice you guys still have bags of unopened materials.
Yeah, and there probably won't be used.
Okay. Are you building a little diorama?
Yes. I did.
You did buy a princess.
What princess? You hate me, Gina, on camera? That's fine. And you're totally busting on me? Yes.
Well, I never said anything about
That
hate.
is 5 minutes left.
Probably would not be my office, depending on her expertise right now.
I gotta talk to my partner.
How would you spell conceive?
Is it I before E or E before I?
Yes, I know it has like a little cutter thing, but I just kind of like the taste.
And a 1 minute warning. If you have finishing touches, you should be doing them now. Oligar is off the floor. It does have to be clean and tidy and organized. What is that? It's getting close. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, stand out of your cubicle, and let your work do the talking. Excellent job, Cheapsters.
Tell us what you're going for here.
Okay, this is obviously a woman's workspace. We wanted to make sure that the desk area was pretty well cleaned off, just because she's got to have room to work. But we also wanted to incorporate a little bit of the homey feel.
This is not an airspace.
I'm a little bossy when it comes to some things. So we have a little bit of ivy here. We have some flowers on each side of the desk. Right behind you there is a picture with a inspirational quote.
Tell us about this.
All right, so,
This was his brainwork.
well, I thought that we could make maybe a tissue dispenser. We have some nice little pebbles and ready for tissues.
We designed for a designer. We knew that you would be our judge. And so we went for a design feel and also a spa feel at the same time, kind of a home spa. So we've got some nice rocks and candles, and
We tried to make some softer color so that it would be calming for the person that was at work so that they could focus and not have stress.
How much did functionality play a part in your design?
I think the rocks have a function in themselves, making you feel like you're kind of at the beach, kind of, maybe you're at a spa, whatever feels nice.
We both really love the outdoors, and I've lived in the mountains, and feeling like we're outdoors at work is very important because a cubicle would not be a fun place for me.
And one of the ways that we did that is we got a really nice outdoors calendar, and we actually used a lot of the different pictures from it. We framed them on our wall over here.
One thing that kind of drew our attention was this on the back of your chair. It looks like a garment bag.
So we were going for it looking like a camping or sleeping bag.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like giving our chair a little bit of feel, bringing a little pizzazz to the space.
To go with the theme.
And
How did you
yes.
guys work together?
Well, she kind of brought me down to earth for a lot of things, which was good. And we had a lot of similar stuff.
We decided not to go too big so it doesn't draw the attention away from the whole feel. Kind of have that serenity, that zen, that outdoorsy feel.
I was looking for an out-of-the-box type of design, and I can see here that you guys definitely tried to do that.
Whenever you walk into this cubicle here, I notice you guys probably felt the same kind of feelings as you're just like, whoa, like this is a fun place. Like you have here this little diorama area, and you have these fun pictures. This theme here, we try to invoke those kind of fun feelings here in the workplace.
This girl is a designer. She's a female, fun and bubbly, and obviously, she loves kids, has a great relationship with her daughter, creates things for them, and that's why, these colors evoke fun, joy, and a creative environment. But the most important thing is she needs to do a deposit in Zions Bank.
Feeling good. The name of the game now is just sit and wait. It's kind of the worst part.
Oh, I'm feeling like I've been wanting to eat for the past hour. I just want to get something to eat.
I felt like Josh is dragging me down in this competition, and I didn't appreciate it. If I go down, he's going down with me. So, I was just wondering who would win out of a fight between a grizzly bear and a polar bear.
I think we're okay. We'll see. Gotta have confidence.
Everything will turn out.
I guess at this point.
We're pretty excited, and we just realized we matched our booth, our cubicle.
Oh my
God.
God.
We're
It's not even fair.
meant to be.
Judging is over.
As a Cheapster, you want to stretch your dollars and make the most of your money wherever you can, and Zions Bank can help with Easy Budget. Easy Budget is a free online tool available to anyone who wants to use a budget to achieve their financial goals. Learn more at zionsbankeasybudget.com.
Okay, Cheapsters, it's time to hear from our judges and find out who will be moving on and who will be eliminated.
All right, I've seen a lot of folded arms, a little nervous look on your face. How's everybody feeling? Well, let me tell you this. There were definitely a couple of clear winners. And I thought there would be kind of a clear loser, but I will say that not all of us agreed on who was going to be eliminated this challenge. We had kind of a split decision. So let me just say this. You all did a great job with the materials that you were given and that you found at the dollar store. So I want to give you a big applause there. But now comes the difficult part where I'm going to have to tell you who the bottom two are, okay? So first, let me tell you who's safe, okay? Team 1, Eric and Lori, you guys are safe. All right. Okay, the next team that is safe is Team 3, Gina and Jessica. High five. Billy, Josh, Lance, and Scott, you guys are in the bottom two.
You guys are safe.
Let's talk a little bit about the design. I want to talk a little bit about your guys' design. Team 2, you did a great job with the wallpaper. I thought it was very creative. You seem to have a direction with your spa theme. However, it lacked a lot of personality, which is really what I was looking for. Team 4, you guys had tons of personality. You had an idea of what your client was like. You seemed to try and be cohesive with your two products. However, it's a little overwhelming. When you walk into the space, I wasn't quite sure what to look at. And the functionality of it wasn't quite there. But let's find out who's eliminated.
Okay, so we've heard about the design. It was really pretty close when it came down to design. But this is Cheapster after all. And one team spent the most, and one team spent the least. And so, I'm sorry to say that the two contestants being eliminated today are Billy and Josh. Sorry, guys.
I loved it either way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Billy, Josh, I am sorry to say that your design was not as well received and your shopping decisions were not on par with your fellow Cheapsters. Therefore, you have been eliminated. Neither of you is the Cheapster champion. It's up to you.
Okay.
With 2 more contestants down, the rest of you are 2 steps closer to becoming our Cheapster champion and of course winning the $10,000 cash prize. Tune in next time to find out who will show us their money-saving skills and who will have their card cut for good here on Cheapster. Keep it cheap. We'll see you next week.
Congratulations, though.
No, it's fine.
Yes, I'm sorry, Josh.
That's what it is.
This thing's in the bag. Done deal. Done deal.
I am absolutely feeling fabulous, but I'm always fabulous.
I would say I'm in top 3. Top 3. Calling it right now. Top 3. It's pretty rough. It's rough.
Well, this guy had told me he spent $30 on this stuff.
Yeah.
My gosh.
When I found out that we were paired together, I was a little worried for the show because we're 2 amazing characters for this show.
The flavor and the joke.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be matched up with a pretty princess. So
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. When would you expect a man to come out and do something for a female designer?
Nobody.
Obviously.
That's why it's outside the box.
Exactly. Exactly.
I definitely felt like it was fair.
I mean, if it was because of the money, then obviously, yeah.
Yeah, we're just a victim of circumstance.
Just
definitely. But I did spend a lot. If I could do it again, I would actually go really safe and just get manila folders and just normal lotions. I don't mind losing in this way then.
And then to a certain extent, I feel the same way.
I didn't really want both of us being on the same group because then, yeah, it would eliminate the rivalry altogether.
Right.
It's kind of like eliminating US and USSR.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not cool.
No,
Yeah.
can't do
Then there's no
that.
war
Can't
at
do
all.
that.
Tune in next week for more money-saving mayhem here on Cheapster.
Okay, my options are a little bleak.
We got 10 minutes.
No hurry. Pants are a little big, but a belt might help.
Yo.
Plus, if you like what you saw, spread the word on Facebook. And while you're there, vote for who you think will be eliminated next episode for your chance to win great prizes.